For Nordic Fjord hole 3, I'm going to be going straight up the middle. I know you can go to the right, but more times than not, your opponent is going to go to the right and either end up in the water or end up in the rough. Either way, you just play it safe and let your opponent screw up. So here, it's a 10% over adjustment of your shot. I have my ball guide usually going to the rough, as in a headwind, it's going to compress that ball guide and stop short. So again, I'm playing this with a 10% over adjustment of my shot and just going straight up the middle as far down as you can without going into that rough. The second shot is a lot easier with a cutter or a big dog, but I'm always forgetting to switch my bags, and I'm usually playing with a sniper. With a sniper, just play it 1-to-1, and with a cutter or a big dog, play it at 0% max distance. So here I just use full overpower, some curl to get me in between those two sand bunkers, but I did end up clipping the rough a little bit, and I'm going to have to play with my end bringer. I always play the end bringer no spin rule, so here I measured out my end bringer, and at the pin I measured it about 75% of my club. So I played this no spin end bringer at 75% club with a 20% over adjustment of my shot. So again, this is the no spin end bringer method. I did hit great right and it came in great right, so you do want to make sure that you hit perfect on this third shot. Here we have tailwind, and I'm going to play this at max distance with a 10% over adjustment of my shot. You're going to have to play with the top spin for yourself on your driver to see what works best for you. I'm not trying to push it too much, but I am trying to get it down there quite a ways. So I used about 4 to 5 bars of top spin. Do not push up on your shot because you can't go long. So again, I played this at max distance with a plus 10% over adjustment of my shot. Here we have tailwind again, and you do want to play this at 0% max. So I lined up the wind basically with my target, and I pushed up to see where it would land with that strong of a wind, and then I just let it come back, and then I'm basically going to add curl to keep it away from that bunker. So you do want to use a little bit of curl on this shot just to be safe. I did use full top spin and right spin to guide it through the two sand bunkers and play it safe. So it does roll up nicely onto the green, and you are there for an easy putt. So again, that second shot does play at max distance with no matter what wood club you are using at 0% elevation. If you don't have an APOC or a driver with a good ball guide, but you do have a Thor's hammer, I suggest using the Thor's hammer and its ball guide. I'm basically using top spin to go to the rough there, as I know in a headwind it's going to compress that ball guide and the ball's not going to travel as far as the ball guide says it's going to. So again, I'm going to over adjust my shot at 10% max distance of my club, and I'm just going to take a normal shot and just let the basically let the wind do its thing and stop my ball before that rough. So you can basically have your ball guide going to that rough and take a normal shot, and it will end up stopping short of that rough. Here again, we got another tailwind, so I am going to play this at 0% max distance of my club, and how I'm doing that is basically pushing up my rings. Again, aiming just to the right of that left hand bunker, and then I'm going to curl my shot. No overpower needed since it is a strong tailwind, and I'm just going to take a normal shot with some curl and let the fairway do its thing and slow down the ball and make it for an easy putt. So hopefully this guide helps you guys out. Remember, play it safe, let your opponent screw up is the motto for Tour 10, and hope this guide helps. Happy golfing and hit perfect.